Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to look at some of the features whenever you select on a subtool, hit the W key. That gives you your transpose tool, your transform tool. We're going to look at some of these features up here at the top. So the very first feature we're going to look at is, we already went over like how to rotate objects around, but there might come a point where you need to rotate an object, but you don't want to rotate the object based on the center of your object. So we can unlock our pivot, we can move it, and then relock it, and we can rotate our object around a different pivot point. This comes in really handy when we're making cuts or shapes, and we need multiple cutting subtools to go around the exterior of a shape. So if we want to recenter this, we unlock our pivot, we click on this little tool. So this basically will center this on unmasked portions of your shape or your subtool. So we click and it'll hop back. Okay, and so let me show you what I meant by unmask. So if I mask this selection and invert it, and then click this button, you'll see that it hops to the center of that masked section. And one of the things that does is it lets me control polygons based on that pivot where it's masked. So I'm going to go ahead and unmask, unlock my pivot, reset it. Sometimes you might find that you need to rotate your shape, or you need to, adjust your pivot to get specific movements that you want to with your object. And instead of like trying to recenter this and get it all perfect by hand, what I like to do is click on the recenter. You can see that it's still kind of off center and messed up. We can click this little rotational section here, and that will reset our pivot back to its original state. And then we have this little tack. So if we unlock our shape or our transform tool, you can see that it snaps back to the place that we have it pinned to. Okay. I don't use that very often, but you might need that for some reason or another. Okay, so that goes over how to unlock and move your transform. The next video we're going to talk about this little customized gizmo.